What's going on, everybody? How's your day going? I hope it's going wonderful. I just pulled up at my doctor's office, my OB/GYN. Today is the day that I go in here for my 3-hour glucose test. If you watched my last pregnancy update, it was my 28-week pregnancy update, you will know that I failed my 1-hour glucose test, and so now I'm having to come back for a 3-hour glucose test to hopefully rule out gestational diabetes. Cross your fingers for me. I'm fixing to head in here now. I haven't had anything to eat. I haven't had any coffee. No food today. None. Okay? Because I'm not going to flunk on my own account. Okay? So anyway, just dropped Harrison off. Mother's morning out. Hayden is at school. And it's going to be a good day. Let's get on in here and see what these people have to say. Alright, you guys, so I just went inside. They pricked my finger, my little middle finger here, and I was at, what was that, 63? I forgot that quick, 63, and they want it to be below 95, so I'm good. First test down, and we're good. So they've given me a little timer to keep up with here, and told me to come back when there's 5 minutes left on the timer, so just in case they're with somebody, they can get to me as quick as possible. Around the 1 hour mark. So I'm sitting in my car. I'm going to go ahead and start working on my next week's what's for dinner video. I'm going to go ahead and edit that while I'm sitting in the parking lot here. Oh, and after they pricked my finger and tested that, they gave me the little, is it 8 ounces? I think it's like 8 ounces of that glucose drink. I drank that. I picked the orange this time instead of the lemon lime because I just wanted to switch it up some. So I drank that, and so now I'm on a sugar high. Ugh. So just it doesn't taste horrible. It just makes me feel bad after I drink it. So, anyways, sitting out here in the car. If you need me, I'll be in my car. All right, you guys. All right, there is 5 minutes and 32 seconds left on my timer, so I'm gonna go ahead and head back in here, and I'll be back in just a minute and let you know what happened. All right, I'm back out, and she just pricked my finger again, and they wanted it to be at less than 180, and I was at 163. So 2 down. She said I've got 1 more. If I pass the next one, which is in another hour, then I don't have to take the final one. So feeling good about this. We're 2 in. Maybe 1 more to go, maybe 2, hopefully not 2, hopefully 1. So anyway, I'm back out in my car now. I feel a lot better now. I think the sugary stuff is starting to wear off a little bit, so I'm starting to feel a little better, although I am still hungry. I'm not used to waiting this long to eat in the mornings or have something to drink, either some sort of caffeine, Diet Pepsi or coffee, either one. All right, I'm going to keep on editing on my what's for dinner video, and we'll check back soon. Alrighty, it is time to head back in. Cross your fingers. Here we go. Alrighty, you guys, I'm back. And guess what? I passed. I do not have gestational diabetes. Thank you, Lord. Thank you, Lord. My last test needed to be below 155, and I was at 137. So, what a relief. Oh my God. I stressed out for nothing. Well, not for nothing, but I stress out about everything, so it's nothing new. But anyway, it is currently 5 minutes after 11, and I got here at 9. So since I passed the 3, the first fasting, well, obviously they're all fasting, but then the second was an hour after the glucose drink, and then the third one was 2 hours after the glucose drink, which is what I just did. I get to leave. I don't have to stay for the third one or whatever, fourth time being pricked. So it's breakfast time. I'm gonna go get something to eat. I'm hungry. I don't know what I want though. Now, I'm going to share with you guys some video footage and some pictures from our 3D 4D ultrasound that we had over this past weekend. I know I had mentioned in my grocery haul the last time that my brother was in town, and he has already came in on Friday night and left yesterday, which was Tuesday. It was so great to see him. The kids didn't get to come in. They are in Las Vegas with their mom, so they're having a good old time. And so he decided to come on down while everybody was out of town and spend some time with us, and just so happened to be on the weekend of my ultrasound. So obviously I went. Jeff, my husband, went, my brother Brett, and then my dad Jerry and his girlfriend Kathy. We all loaded up in the car. Hayden did not want to go, and then I left Harrison with my friend Terry because he would just be too much to deal with in an ultrasound. I wouldn't be able to enjoy it for worrying about him breaking something there. So anyway, I'm going to share with you guys a little bit of footage from there and some pictures. So I hope you enjoy.
I was never the one to write up a song for just anyone. I was always the one to find myself lost in long conversations. Oh, 'cause I've always been told that things will unfold if you keep on waiting. But then you came along and proved me all wrong. I was so mistaken, 'cause you glue all the pieces back together. Yeah, you take all my wrongs and make them better. Yeah, you're making me wanna try forever. And I feel so free, oh my sweet baby. I was never the one to give up the ghost. No, I was so stuck. I kept on playing my part, wanting to give up 'cause nothing was changing. But with you it's so clear, and now that you're here I see colors in every spectrum. Guess I finally learned my lesson, 'cause you glue all the pieces back together. Yeah, you take all my wrongs and make them better. Yeah, you're making me wanna try forever. And I feel so free, oh my sweet baby. Myself, and I'm thinking out loud, we won't need nothing else.
Alrighty, y'all, I haven't made it back home, but not before I swooped through the cookout drive-thru and got me a chicken strip basket with a Diet Coke. So I am happy now, and it is currently 12 o'clock. Just now eating, so now I'm a happy girl. I'm a happy girl. So I figured, while I had you guys' attention, I would go ahead and throw in there a 29-week pregnancy update. If you've been following me, you know that I typically will do one every other week or so, but I figured why not. So anyway, how far along am I right now? I am 29 weeks and 3 days. I am, I guess you could say, 7 months pregnant, and I am officially in the 3rd trimester. We are on the downhill slide, guys. Can you believe it? It just feels like yesterday that I found out I was pregnant. And here we are, 3rd trimester. It's getting real, guys. It's getting real. So the baby this week is the size of a head of cauliflower. You can envision that. My total weight gain so far, I know I have told you guys, like, each time I come out of the doctor's office, I'll tell you how much I've gained from my previous visit. But I don't think I've updated you guys on how much I've gained total. So as of today, I've gained a total of 22 pounds for this pregnancy. And I feel like I think I gained about 25 pounds with Hayden and about 30 or 35 with Harrison. So I'm right on target for the other 2 pregnancies, and I feel like I'm doing okay with my weight gain. So a problem for me this week has been my maternity clothes. Okay, I have stretched my shirts to the max. I've gotten all of the mileage I could get out of my shirts that I could possibly get. So it is definitely time to go find some maternity tops. This one that I have on, I'll show you guys in just a few minutes. My sweet neighbor Cindy dropped this off on my doorstep yesterday. And it's like, was she reading my mind that I don't have any clothes? Maybe it's when I go outside and I look ratchet. She's like, that poor girl needs some clothes. Okay. But anyway, I'm so thankful for wonderful neighbors. But tops, we got to go find some tops, guys. Bottoms and pants, I've been living in the Time and True maternity leggings. Those things are comfortable. I have, I think, 5 pair of those. So they've been in a rotation since the beginning because I don't like anything on my stomach anyway. I hate buttons. So jeans have always been uncomfortable for me anyway. But these leggings, you guys, are so comfortable. And I've been wearing them from the beginning. They have the panel that comes up. So you just grow into them. Yeah, that's what I've been doing. So also, I did save 2 pair of my Jessica Simpson maternity jeans. I have a darker pair and I have a lighter pair. It just depends on if I'm going somewhere that I want something a little more, you know, presentable than leggings. I can throw some jeans on. I'm not really much of a dress up person, so I don't have a whole lot of dress up clothes at all. So I live basically in t-shirts, leggings, or jeans. And when it's spring and summer outside, hello flip-flops. Yeah, that's all I live in. That's my husband. I had told you guys on my last video that I had not purchased a maternity belt or like a belly band yet. Well, guess what? I got one now. And I don't know why I waited so long, you guys. I was torturing myself because this thing has made all the difference. I notice, well, my body, number one, is obviously heavier because I'm growing a child, but I can tell like in my lower like ligament where like you have like the round ligament pain and stuff down towards your like bottom of your stomach towards your pelvis and stuff. At night after 5 o'clock, my body is just done for the day. And so whenever I am able to put that maternity belt on, it just kind of like gives me a couple extra miles in the day, you know what I'm saying? So I don't know why I tortured myself and waited for so long, but this thing is awesome. If you guys are pregnant and you're following me and you're going through the same situation, I have linked this maternity belt in my Amazon storefront. So check the description box down below. I highly recommend this one. It had a lot of good reviews, and I think there's like a 10% off coupon on it right now. So yeah, highly recommend. I do not have any stretch marks yet. I have a couple of stretch marks from the boys that I did not get until like the last couple of weeks of pregnancy with Hayden, and then a couple more added to when I had Harrison. But basically mine are like right near my belly button and nowhere else, thankfully. So I haven't seen any more. I'm guessing that they will probably come towards the end like they did last time, because I feel like the last couple of weeks is when I grow the most and my body's like, whoa, hold up. Calm down, sister. So I'm pretty sure that there will be added to. It's okay. It's all right. They're my stripes. I'm earning them. As far as my sleep goes, I'm sleeping okay some nights. And then some nights I feel like I'm up and down, either uncomfortable or having to go to the restroom all night. And I feel really bad because I feel like I wake my husband up and I'm just moving too much, but he never complains. Thank God, he's so easy to get along with. So I feel like it's so funny when I try to get in the bed. You know, I have like the pregnancy pillow to sleep with now because my husband loves me so much that he bought me one. Thank God. I feel like one of those dogs that are like trying to get comfortable in the bed and they move the sheets around and they're like, oh, that don't work. Okay, so move the sheets around again. Oh, okay, that's not working. And then move the sheets around. I feel like that's what I look like at night trying to get comfortable in the bed. It's just comical. My husband just laughs. So anyways, something fun that we did this past week, which I just shared with you guys, was we went for our ultrasound. I have been looking forward to that since I scheduled it back in, I think, January, and it did not disappoint. The boys, I did not have one with Hayden, my first child. I don't know why. We just didn't. Then with Harrison, we had one, but he kept his little hands in front of his face the whole time, so we had a hard time getting some good facial shots of him. But Miss Thing showed out. She showed out, and she's adorable. She looks just like, well, some of them she looks like Hayden. Like a few of them she looks like Hayden, my oldest, my 9-year-old. But most of them she looks like Harrison, my 3-year-old. So I was just amazed. I'm like, oh my gosh, they look just alike. But, you know, baby girl is moving a lot. I mean, literally, she moves all day long. I don't feel her as much at night because I'm sleeping. But when I lay down, I feel her. And then, of course, I'm sure she moves while I'm asleep. But she moves a lot. And she's head down. So I don't know what is like on my, what is this, my left side, right underneath my boob. I don't know what is right there. But every once in a while, she just kind of like balls up or stretches out or something. And it just gets like kind of uncomfortable for a second. The same thing happened with Harrison in that same spot. It's just like right underneath, you know. And it just hurt there. It was like, even after I gave birth to Harrison, I felt like I was bruised there for a couple of weeks because of all of the activity right in that area. Anyway, I'm hoping that doesn't happen or stick around, because that was kind of painful. Enough that I remember it 3 years ago. I have had a couple of Braxton Hicks contractions, and obviously you can tell the difference because they're not painful at all. It just feels like the baby's just like stretching out all of a sudden, and your stomach just gets like really hard. And it just feels like your muscles are just kind of like, whoa, hold up. Gotta stretch for a second. It's uncomfortable, but it doesn't hurt. So, you know, I have them a lot whenever I feel like I'm maybe done too much, or I've been on my feet for too long or something like that. I feel them more then. As far as cravings this week, chocolate and anything sour, like they've got these little nerd cluster things now. I don't know if you guys have seen them. You guys, I have been very careful this past week because there was a little bit of a gestational diabetes scare. So, and I'm still going to continue to be careful for those of you guys that are concerned. But them things is good, okay? And I bought me some, and they're hidden where the boys don't know where they're at. So, yeah, those are really good. Also, we have a pizza buffet here that it's not really a franchise or anything. It's like locally owned. And they have these potatoes. They're like cut into like slices and baked with like cheese on top. I love get me some of them and throwing some jalapenos on them and ranch dressing at this pizza buffet. That is my thing. Oh my gosh, it is so good, you guys. So I could eat like a whole plate of that. I would rather eat that than pizza when I go to this place. So yeah, there's that. My heartburn is not horrible, but yet it is still there, especially after I eat stuff like I just mentioned. It's takes a little bit to get, you know, calmed down from that, but it's not horrible. With Harrison, it was after I laid down at night and kept me from sleeping and things like that, which it still could happen. I mean, you know, we've still got 11 weeks to go, so it could still happen, but for right now, the heartburn is manageable. I've been taking these little Equate Walmart brand antacid chews. They seem to help. I try to take one before I eat stuff, you know, to kind of get ahead of the game. So I think that helps a little bit. My symptoms, obviously, I've mentioned this several times before, but I feel super heavy. My stomach is heavy. I also have a larger area here, and so I just feel really heavy, especially if I have to bend forward, like giving Harrison a bath and things like that, or bending over to pick laundry up and things like that. It's really hard on me. It really hurts my back. And so that's where that maternity band has really helped and come in handy, having that. I've had some really weird skin this pregnancy. My boys, and they say girls steal your beauty. Well, I'm going to tell you right now they do, because my hair was awesome during pregnancy with my boys. My hair, I still have, you know, this mess going on. And I try to hide it as much as I can, but what in the world? When I stopped breastfeeding Harrison, he was 15 months old when he lost interest in breastfeeding. Look at that. I mean, come on. This is what happened when my hormones were kind of going back to normal. And I cannot get this situation. I can't get it to go away. I don't know what's going on with it. I treat this hair the same way as I treat this hair. I don't know. I don't know what's going on. I take vitamins. I've tried everything, and I don't know. I mean, I'm guessing that it's hormones. I'm hoping that one day it'll resolve, but it's so crazy because I can't really put my hair in a ponytail without looking crazy. So, you know, there's that. My skin has been breaking out like so bad. I've got a pimple on my chin right now. I've got just weird skin right now. Like, I've never had weird skin. My skin has always been, I've been blessed. I'll say that. So, I've got really bad swollen feet. Well, I wouldn't say they're swollen. I would say that they've gotten larger. Because whenever I go to put on my shoes, you know, you just untie them, put them on your feet, and you tie them back up. I'm having to loosen the shoestrings, basically, more each time I put them on. So, that's fun. Especially when you can't hardly reach anyway. So, I've been very moody lately with my family. I feel horrible, especially my husband. Bless his heart. He has had to be, he's been home. He goes back today for his checkup at this afternoon to see if he's going to be released to go back to work. And I bet you anything, that sucker has been praying, get me out of here. Get me out of here, please. Because it's been rough. I ain't going to lie. I don't feel like picking up my house. I don't feel like staying behind my house like I always have. I just don't have the energy. And so sometimes things don't get done. And you know what? Oh, well, it'll be all right. It'll get done when it gets done. I'm looking forward to my showers coming up. I've got two showers in person and then one virtual shower. My husband's family is throwing a small shower, and then my dad's girlfriend is throwing me a small shower for our like neighbors and stuff. And then also one of my friends, Terry, is throwing a virtual shower for me. So I'm really excited about those because homegirl ain't got nothing. If she was to come right now, we'd be in trouble because we ain't got nothing. I have 2 outfits for her and some diapers, and that's it. So yeah. But you guys, that is pretty much all I have. I'm out of breath, and I apologize that you've had to listen to this rambling, out of breath rambling for the last however long this video is. But I thank you so much for hanging in there with me. And I hope you have enjoyed today's video. And I really wanted to bring you guys along with me on this journey to get my glucose tested, because I don't really see a whole lot of videos out there about that. And I know that gestational diabetes is a thing, and it kind of scared me for a minute, and I really didn't know what to expect as far as the testing and things like that go. Even though I've worked in a doctor's office, I wasn't like my area. So I wasn't sure how that all worked. So I wanted to kind of film that a little bit and kind of bring you guys along with me and tell you guys what I was experiencing along the way. So I hope you've enjoyed. If so, make sure you please give me a thumbs up down below. It helps me out. And if you're new, you know what to do. Rhyme there. Subscribe. Join us here. Make sure you hit all notifications so you don't miss any of my future content. And I will see you all in the next video. I hope everyone has a wonderful day. Bye, guys. Oh, and I told you guys that I would show you guys this cute little shirt that my neighbor gave me. It says snacking for 2. Yes, we are. And isn't it appropriate that I wore it today for my gestational diabetes test? Isn't that cute? But anyway, here's the Bella. Here's the baby girl at 29 weeks and 3 days. So, yeah, her little feet. Yeah, moving right along. Growing right along. So excited to see this baby girl. All right, you guys. Bye.